Hi, it's Michael Jamin. I'm a professional television writer and showrunner. Usually I post tips on how screenwriters and actors and directors can improve their craft and break into the business. But today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to speak to all the artists out there. Back in college, many years ago, I had a girl that I dated. She's very cute and she was really smart, like super smart. And now, years later, she's a very successful doctor. She's actually a specialist. She specializes in neurological disorders. It's like she's like the real deal, right? And once a year, she sends out an email around Christmas and telling like all her friends what she and her husband have done this past year. And they've traveled the world, where they've gone, what they're up to. They have a foundation. Yeah, she's really successful. A foundation where they give back. And the email's great. I love reading it. But when I read it, it kind of lacks a little bit of warmth, because I think all those years of being a doctor have kind of bled over into her personal life. You know, it's a little clinical, and it makes sense. She's a clinician. And so it makes perfect sense that all the energy she's put into her profession would kind of affect the way she kind of sees the world in a personal way. Maybe I'm reading into this, but that's just my impression. But there's no question that this woman does great things for a lot of people. She helps a lot of people. And all of us, we're artists. And what we do is we help people like her see the world differently. We help them connect more on an emotional basis, or see things through a different lens. We help them access parts of their psyche that they've kind of let slide a little more dormant, because they've had to channel their energy into this other side of their brain. And so it's easy for us to think that just because we're artists, we don't really have this value, because artists really aren't valued so much in our culture. They don't teach art so much in schools anymore. But what you and I do is just as important, because we are helping people like her. We help people like her who help other people. And so don't ever underestimate the value of your work just because you're not getting paid for it yet, maybe, right? You still have tremendous value, and your work has value. Chew on that a little bit for today. For more tips on what it's like to be a professional television writer and how to break into the business, you can follow me here, but also on Instagram, where I post special stuff. The link is in my bio.